I don't know. Check with Lepley. Chest.
changed?
What I do is hold it.
What's wrong with the car?
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome live. We are at the Mifflin County Middle School Soccer Complex today, where your Mifflin County Huskies are getting set to do battle with the visiting Hollidaysburg Golden Tigers in boys soccer action here today, live on MCTV. Happy to have you with us. You're looking at the scoreboard right now. Just want to let you know that today's game will be getting started late. Hollidaysburg late getting here. In fact, they just arrived a few minutes ago, so our game will get underway later than scheduled. We didn't want you to get on the stream and think there was a problem with the stream. No, there's no problem with the stream. We are just in a delay situation because of Hollidaysburg getting here late. So looks like looking at the scoreboard and looking at real time, we have it at 4 p.m. right now. We're close to a 4:30 start time this afternoon for boys soccer between Mifflin County and Hollidaysburg. Mifflin County coming into play today, 0-1. The Huskies, of course, opened the season Saturday in a game we had live for you here on MCTV. Mifflin County, in that contest, came up on the short end of a 5-0 final score. And for Hollidaysburg so far, at least looking at the website, I'm not sure if these were scrimmages or real contests or not, because they have them started here on the 21st, which possibly they did. Mifflin County, of course, being in the mid-pen, did not start this early, but according to their website, they're coming in 1-1 right now, a 4-3 loss at Altoona on Monday, and then they played Altoona again on Wednesday. That ended up being a 2-1 win for the Golden Tigers. So Hollidaysburg coming in to play 1-1, and again, your Huskies are currently 0-1 on the season. MCTV will have more sports coverage for you this week. Of course, we had our football game for you last Friday, tomorrow, and in fact, every day this week we have scheduled contests, weather permitting. Weather was a little sketchy earlier today, but looks like we're going to be fine for this game. At least it looks that way right now. Again, 25 minutes until we start. We'll give you a little shot of Hollidaysburg, the Golden Tigers. There you see them warming up at their end of the field. Head coach Craig Shale, assisted by Don Tontanis. They are the coaching staff there at Hollidaysburg. And Golden Tigers not a real big roster as well, although they do not have the roster issues that Mifflin County certainly has coming into play. Mifflin County will switch ends here now and give you a shot at the Husky boys as they warm up. For Mifflin County, I believe we only had 13 bodies on the field today, which means we only had 2 subs this afternoon. Combination of several different things, some injuries for Mifflin County, combine the injuries along with some situations where several of our players are part of the COVID situation right now, where they are, for safety precautions, being withheld from the field. So Coach Bob Lepley has a very light roster here today. They were short on players as it was. The JV season, if you have not yet heard, has been canceled for the season, so Mifflin County will just be playing varsity soccer this season. This is the Lewistown Middle School field where the boys and girls soccer programs moved to. I believe 2 or 3 years ago, they used to play in front of the high school. But now they're back over at the Mifflin County Middle School. For you old-timers like myself, that means we're at the old Lewistown High School field facility. Happy to have you with us for, again, some boys soccer today on MCTV. Also a reminder, don't forget MCTV is your home for more than just sports. We also cover Mifflin County Commissioner meetings, Lewistown Borough Council meetings, and Mifflin County School Board meetings. Some of those are live and streamed on our YouTube channel. Some are also streamed, or not streamed, but played in replays on our MCTV cable channel. So happy to have you with us today for some high school sports. Mifflin County, of course, got some bad news earlier this week when their girls field hockey team, due to the virus, play has been suspended for girls field hockey. Girls, as far as I know, out for 14 days, and then according to PIAA rule, if you are not in practice or playing for a period of time equal to 14 days, they then have to set out another 5 days to be able to come back and play. And if you're wondering, gee, why is the school making them do that? Well, the school isn't making them do that. That's a PIAA rule. And that basically comes down to former lawsuits that were levied by individuals who sued schools over their kids coming back to play and getting hurt and saying they got hurt because the kid wasn't prepared, didn't have 5 good days of practice. So unfortunately, our girls will have the 14 days. This is the field hockey team now. 14 days where they will be off due to being contained right now with the virus situation, and then they will have 5 more days where they will have to practice to get themselves, quote, back into shape so that they will be ready to start playing. So we don't have that exact date. We'll try to get that for you later to see exactly when the girls field hockey team will be back in action. But in the meantime, all the other sports are underway and playing. Tomorrow, Matt Moore will be back here with you at the soccer complex with Simon, one of our students, who will be bringing you the girls soccer game right here. First look at the Lady Huskies. They are in action, by the way, today at Hollidaysburg, playing later tonight under the lights at Tiger Stadium. But here today, as I said, it is boys soccer. Tomorrow, like I said, girls soccer will be here. We'll have that for you as well, being streamed. And I will be streaming for you at the same time. If you want to go back and forth on the YouTube cross country channel, we'll be having a cross country meet taking place between Mifflin County and Central Dauphin East. So multiple streams for you tomorrow. We hope you can join us for either cross country or girls soccer. Take your pick. It's our commitment to try to be at as many events as we possibly can. Of course, all COVID regulations are in effect here on the field for fans and spectators that are here to watch today's action, and we appreciate everybody following the precautions and the measures that have been put in place to keep the kids safe so the kids can continue to play. And that is the goal, to keep the kids in school as long as we can and to play as much sports activity as we can. Again, if you just joined us and you wonder why the game is not underway, we still have 20 minutes running on the clock. That 20 minutes is how much longer Hollidaysburg has asked to warm up. Again, they arrived basically about 2 minutes before the game was supposed to start. So this has now pushed the game back, and again, we're thinking roughly about 4:30 for our start time. You're taking a look at the Mifflin County players who are warming up at the moment. So we're going to keep the video running for you. We're going to go back to some music, though, here for a while. And as I said, 19 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock until we start. So we'll keep some visuals going for you. We'll let some background music play in the meantime. And when it gets ready to start, we will be back with play-by-play for you today of boys soccer. Again, you're watching live coverage of high school sports on MCTV. Welcome back again, everybody. We are live here at the Mifflin County Middle School soccer field, where today it's boys soccer on MCTV. Again, if you're tuning in wondering why there's no soccer action going on, again, still 12 minutes to go. As you can see, the scoreboard clock winding itself down here in the warm-ups. Again, Hollidaysburg late getting here today, so Mifflin County accommodated, and we have delayed the start time for yet another 12 minutes. Again, both teams still out on the field going through their warm-ups. That is Hollidaysburg, who will be in the visiting white today. Golden Tigers out there finishing up their warm-ups for head coach Craig Shale. Hollidaysburg, again, coming into today's game at 1-1. They had 2 games earlier this week, both with Altoona. They went 1-1, losing on the road 4-3, and then winning at home 2-1. So Golden Tigers 1-1. Your Mifflin County Huskies are 0-1 after their loss to Palmyra, the opening game of the season, by that final score of 5-0. So Mifflin County back at it today in what we hope will be a good, entertaining game of soccer. Hollidaysburg has been a pretty good team the last several years, so we'll see how this one goes today. We'll scan back down here now, give you a look at your Huskies as they are in the home black, warming up for head coach Bob Lepley of Mifflin County. Again, the story, if you weren't with us a few minutes ago when we talked to you, is injury, and of course part of the virus situation is we have a couple players in the quarantine situation, not able to be here with the team right now. Couple that with a few injuries, and the long story short, is that Mifflin County's boys soccer team is down to 13 bodies today. Again, there is no JV team this year, so they're down to 13 bodies, which means only 2 guys in there available to come off the bench. And in the game of soccer, that's pretty short. So we'll see how the boys do here today, trying to keep up with this Hollidaysburg squad. Mentioned Mifflin County lost that first game 5-0. Not, however, without a good effort from the goalkeeper, Connor Zimmerman, who made quite a few saves in the opener. And we're sure Connor will be tested quite a bit today as he and the Huskies try to pick up their first win of the season. On the far side, you can see we have a few fans here already spread out in chairs, and we're happy to report that our fans are cooperating really well with the school district here, with wearing their masks and keeping the social distancing going. Again, no matter what your personal take is on this right now, it's all about keeping the kids safe, keeping them in school as long as we can, and letting them participate in these events for as long as we can in the current setting. So also, if you weren't with us earlier, we did mention field hockey season is suspended. Sure, you're probably aware of that. Girls season right now at least on a 14-day delay, potentially up to 19 days total. And when we know more officially about when the girls field hockey team will be able to return, we'll let you know that. Also, again, just to preview for you, tomorrow Matt Moore will be right back here with one of our student broadcasters, and they'll be bringing you girls soccer. First look at the girls. The girls, by the way, lost their opening match Saturday at Palmyra. 4-0 was the final score there. Girls in action tonight at Hollidaysburg. They're playing under the lights at Tiger Stadium. So the girls game on the road today, but tomorrow they'll be here, and Matt will have it for you on, again, our girls soccer YouTube channel, which is the one you're watching right now. And tomorrow at the same time, I will be out at the Indian Valley Elementary Center for the opening cross-country event of the season, as our boys and girls cross-country teams take on Central Dauphin East. And again, I believe that's a 4 o'clock, 4:30. Don't have that in front of me at the moment here, but it is tomorrow afternoon. In fact, here we go. Looks like start time tomorrow for that cross-country meet is 4 o'clock. Or no, it is 4:30. My apologies. So the girls' soccer game will be on the air first. Matt will have that at 4. And at 4:30, you can check the cross-country channel or switch back and forth if you want and see how our boys and girls cross-country teams are doing. Looking for a pretty good season. While the cross-country teams are short in numbers, we do have a couple of standout runners. Mr. Harris for the boys and Miss Covison for the girls teams are 2 of the better runners in the mid-state. So we'll be anxious to see how they fare tomorrow. in the home opener in cross country. Also, just to let you know, in addition to your sports coverage here, for those of you who maybe just tuned into us the first time, never really saw much of MCTV before, don't forget that we are on cable television. If you are a local subscriber to cable TV, no matter who your cable provider is, if you're in the Mifflin County area, you should be able to get MCTV on either channel 5 or 11 for the most part. There are a couple of exceptions to that. But MCTV, cable TV, has been around for several years. The streaming portion has just started this year. And we want to thank the school district for their commitment to help us bring this to you. This commitment to streaming, by the way, is not just for athletics. I want to make that clear. We will be able to stream any event from almost anywhere. Anywhere where there is some internet available, we can get the stream and feed it to you. So we want to thank the school district for that investment in our kids, which of course is why we are all here, and excited today to watch one of the best things going, high school sports, and hopefully root our boys soccer team on to a win here today against the Golden Tigers. We're down to about 6 minutes to go. We're going to keep the video feed going for you, but we are going to pause and go back to some music here for a little bit on MCTV, and like I said, when it's time to go, we will be here live with the play-by-play. So again, if you're looking at high school sports, stay with us. It's coming up live right here on MCTV. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about a couple minutes away here from the start of today's soccer action on MCTV. Still going to have some introductions of starting lineups, national anthem, etc. Down to about a minute or so on the clock. So while that's all going on, we're going to take a break. We're going to step away here for just a couple minutes and offer you these messages on behalf of Mifflin County Communities That Care and the Mifflin County School District.
The AP offerings of Mifflin County School District, predominantly at Mifflin County High School, have expanded quite a bit. That's because of the addition of Alpha. The Alpha program is our version of an online offer. The Alpha program has more than tripled in its numbers over the years. The great thing for us is it creates a level of flexibility that we have never had before.
STEM is basically science, technology, engineering, and math combined into one. Students are focusing not just on one discipline, not just on one subject, but they're focusing on putting all of those ideas together into solving real-world problems. All of our schools are equipped now with maker spaces. Kids have a plethora of ideas, a plethora of tangible objects that they can use to create.
Makerspace, which is the quote work environment, if you will, for our STEM initiative. It's kind of STEM central.
The students are in charge of the projects themselves and how they're going to develop them.
Good morning, Huskies. We hope you enjoyed your 4-day weekend.
I know I did. I could barely wake up this morning.
In addition to our Makerspace labs, we have many other things that are going on. Here at the high school, we have our MCTV, which they are in charge of the live announcements that are done in the morning. Our robotics program is amazing. We are doing robotics projects in elementaries all the way up through the high school level. Our high school level actually has some competition involved into their robotics program, and they're doing underwater challenges. They are working with our YMCA, and they are using robots to compete with other schools.
We have jazz bands, we have brass ensembles, we have wood ensembles, we have a marching band, we have a concert band. Those kids have competed in band competitions all across the state. The concept is that music is something that you can do and enjoy for a lifetime.
You know, there really are a lot of opportunities available to students in Mifflin County right here at the Academy. We have 11 different programs that we offer, everything from electrical installation to precision machining to our new mechatronics program, which deals with electromechanical technology. We've got our medical science program, our culinary arts, our agriculture, the list goes on and on and on. And our testing scores are at an all-time high right now, 17th out of 101 technical schools in the state of Pennsylvania.
So as you can clearly see, teachers, faculty, and staff are working very hard to make
the Mifflin County School District
your school district of choice. You don't need to go somewhere else. We can meet all of your needs here.
And welcome everybody back again live here on MCTV. As you just heard, national anthem being sung today very nicely as we get ready to start our live coverage of boys high school soccer. And again, it's your Mifflin County Huskies 0-1 taking on the 1-1 Golden Tigers of Hollidaysburg. Again, our a little bit late starting here. Official start time is going to be 4:31, so we're just about a half hour behind schedule. And again, that was due to a late arrival by the Golden Tigers. As you watch the action today, Hollidaysburg is in the visiting white, and your Huskies are in the black home uniforms today. Hollidaysburg controlling the opening face-off as the Tigers will work from left to right on your screen. Owen Bender here on the near side for Hollidaysburg, a centering pass, but it's headed out of there. And Huskies pushing it back up and running back down there for Hollidaysburg is Owen Bender. Shade with the ball now for Mifflin County. Tries to center it, but stepping away and taking it back is Hollidaysburg. And a centering pass, and now Mifflin County with the ball in the top half. We're going to get a good shot here by the Huskies, but a nice save. Nice save and a good clear there. Good job that time by the goalkeeper, Dylan Wasney for Hollidaysburg, as Mifflin County had a good looking shot at it there. I believe that was Gabe Yoder. Can't quite see the number. I apologize there. As a correction, that was not Yoder. That was Sam Leggett for the Huskies with that shot. Again, the Huskies have it in the center. Andrew Wofford clearing for the Tigers on the far side, and now Hollidaysburg will try to work their way up the midfield. Just underway, 38 minutes and counting left here in the first half. Ryan Frank, the junior midfielder for Hollidaysburg, but Mifflin County there to take it away. Sam Ward working over there for the Huskies. Tries to send it down the far sideline, but it's out, and the throw in will go to the Golden Tigers. So Hollidaysburg with the throw in. And we have a whistle. And the ball will go back to Hollidaysburg. Huskies setting a wall there. Braden Callahan has the kick here for Hollidaysburg. Connor Zimmerman again in goal today for the Huskies back there in the orange. And we're ready to play. Kick is a little bit wide and into the net. And Zimmerman will get it out of there for Mifflin County. 36 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first half. No score here at the Mifflin County Middle School soccer field. Zimmerman left foots it out of there. Tried Shade running it down for the Huskies. Shade pushes up the near side. His pass was knocked away by Bender. And it goes out, but it'll be a throw in for your Huskies. That's Aiden Seiler with the toss in for Mifflin County. Nice header pass that time for Mifflin County by Liam Knorr. And Shade now trying to push the action. That goes out of bounds, last touch by the Huskies. I don't think Shade agreed with that call, but nonetheless, he's not wearing the stripes, so the throw-in will go to Hollidaysburg. Bender with the toss in, but Shade right there for the Huskies. Shade takes a crack at it, but his shot is wide. So the Huskies with two legitimate scoring opportunities here early. Still no score, 35 minutes, 30 seconds and counting in the first half. Our second look at the boys soccer team here for the Huskies. If you missed the broadcast on Saturday, they opened the season with a pretty good Palmyra team in mid-pen play, and Huskies fell in that one 5-0. Official with a whistle, and that'll be contact with the hands. Ball will go back to the Huskies. Trent Shade again will send it back to Gavin Ream, and Ream will send it back to Zimmerman, and Connors tries to send it up the far side. Hollidaysburg still pushing. Nice play there for the Huskies to keep it out of that end, and the kick will go out of play. Last touch by Hollidaysburg. It's Josiah Yerrick over there on the kick for Mifflin County, and the throw will come in towards Josiah, but stepping in front and intercepting is Ryan Frank for Hollidaysburg. But the Huskies get it right back, and the kick out of bounds, and Hollidaysburg again with the throw-in. Good push there by Yerrick to help take that away. And now a quick shot down the field there by Shade, but a little bit too far in front. And the Hollidaysburg keeper, Dylan Wozni, will send it back out to midfield. Pretty competitive here in the early going. Mifflin County actually having the better scoring opportunities thus far. But no score here with 33 minutes left in the first half. Really just underway, boys soccer. Huskies will have the throw in. Controlled there by Parker Zontz, the junior for Hollidaysburg. Gets it up ahead to Jackson Delgadice. But right there for the Huskies is Josiah Yerrick, and Josiah sends it up the far side. Running it down into the corner for the Huskies is Gage Moore, but that will go out of play. So it'll be a kick for Hollidaysburg to get it out of there. Here's the goalkeeper, Dylan Wozni, will get one out of there for them. Just went under the 33-minute mark here in the first half. Nice boot out to the midfield area. Right there for the Huskies is Yerrick. And the header, and the third header as we go back and forth. And Wofford, the senior, gets it out of there for Hollidaysburg, but Mifflin County right there. The Husky midfielders have done a nice job keeping it out of the Mifflin County end of things and pushing it down where they have a chance to score. But now a little bit of a push here now for the Tigers for the first time. But stepping in there and getting it out of there for Mifflin County is Quentin Hepner. Hepner, we're happy to report, back in action today after a little bit of a nasty fall in the first game for Mifflin County, but he's back on the field and playing today. And there's a ball that goes back to the goalkeeper, Wozni, and Wozni again will boot it out of there for Hollidaysburg. Ball working its way back down to the Hollidaysburg goal end of the field as Mifflin County tries to put some pressure and smother that. Loose ball in front. The shot is stopped there. Good opportunity that time for Gage Moore. But Wozni there to make the stop. So third legitimate shot on goal for Mifflin County here in this first half of play, which is at about 31 minutes and change left. That shot from deep by Braden Callahan is wide of the goal. And our first substitution for Mifflin County checking into the game is number 26, Isaac Parks. So Parks is in for the Huskies. Jamison Price will check out for head coach Bob Lepley. Don't know if we can get a shot of the bench here for Mifflin County or not, but you can see pretty depleted. Only a few guys there sitting for Coach Lepley today, as, again, we're a little short-staffed here today for the Huskies. And that header by Liam Knorr will go out of play, so the throw-in back to Hollidaysburg. they will call that a throw-in again for the Tigers. Jackson Deldegeist with the toss, and oh, there's an opportunity, but a little bit missed time. Now they have a kick right in front of the goal, but way high and out of play. So Hollidaysburg gets their first really good shot to score right there. And they certainly had a good look at it. That was Derek Desert, the sophomore, but his kick was well up above the net. And so Mifflin County will get the kick. We just went under 30 minutes to play here in the first half from the Mifflin County Middle School soccer field. No score. Boys soccer here today on MCTV. Huskies with the throw-in as they try to push it up on the near side. Liam Knorr with the toss down into the near corner. Great effort that time. Really good hustle that time for the Huskies by Josiah Yerrick. And Yerrick, for his efforts, gets the throw-in, gets it nearly in front of the goal right there. Huskies in control. Mifflin County with a deep opportunity here. That kick goes high. Gage Moore working for position down there. Shot back out, and now it'll be Shade running it down. Trent Shade for the Huskies will look to clear to the far side. And Mifflin County will look to reset. And instead, we have a violation, and the ball will go back to Hollidaysburg. So the kick there will be taken by Andrew Wofford, the senior defenseman for the Golden Tigers. Good pressure. Mifflin County really impressed with their pressure here today. That's Gage Moore again, causing some trouble. And the ball will be run down by the keeper, Wasney, and Wasney, the left footer, gets it out of there. Yerrick at midfield to Shade. Shade goes back to Ream. Ream to Knorr. Ball now taken away by Hollidaysburg, but the Huskies get it right back. Sam Ward trying the far side. And now for the Huskies, pushing it up is Isaac Parks. And the kick will knock it out of play. Owen Bender kicking it out there, and Mifflin County will have a throw in. Another sub for the Huskies, who will try to keep players fresh as much as possible. Jamison Price back in for Mifflin County, and coming out is Sam Ward. Throw in by the Huskies. And the ball goes out of play, and that'll be a throw in for Hollidaysburg all the way down in the corner. Freshman Owen Bender tossing it in there for Hollidaysburg. Huskies keeping the pressure on, and the defense pushed up here to midfield a little bit. As I like how Mifflin County has really controlled the ball here. The field has definitely been tilted towards the Hollidaysburg goal, and a nice overall effort here today by Mifflin County thus far.
Actually, much better than Saturday.
Yeah, Matt was here Saturday during that telecast. I was not here Saturday, and now a rush for Hollidaysburg on the far side, but Huskies getting back. And that ball goes out of play, and it'll go to the Huskies on the throw-in. So Mifflin County representing themselves quite well here early. Still no score, though. 26 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. As we look at the Nittany Paper scoreboard here at the middle school soccer field. And the kick that time for the Huskies will go all the way down to the far end. And Wasney, the goalkeeper, will have another kick out of there. The left footer gets it away. Shade there with a header for the Huskies at midfield, but it'll go out on the far side, and Hollidaysburg will control with the throw-in. Golden Tigers trying to penetrate the middle, but there defensively from Mifflin County was Quentin Hepner. Hepner helps get it out, and now Shade tries to push it up the far side, getting the pass ahead to Moore. And a whistle, and Mifflin County, I believe, yep, the Huskies will retain possession. Isaac Parks tosses it in for Mifflin County. Moore back to Parks, back to Moore. Gage down in the corner, tries to center, but the ball is taken away. And now there's Shade again, stepping in for Mifflin County. Huskies doing a great job here at midfield, just keeping that ball, keeping the pressure on. This time the Tigers, however, get it out, and they send it down the near side, but out of play. And that'll be a throw-in for the Huskies. Matt, I would think Coach Lepley has to feel pretty good about what he's seen so far.
I believe so, yes.
Coach Lepley has been working with the soccer programs for several years here at Mifflin County, and while this year's team is low in numbers, certainly not low in effort, more with a breakaway and a kick, but that time it's partially blocked and up in the air, and Wasney there again for Hollidaysburg for the save.
I taught him that.
You taught him that? I doubt that. Midfield, ball loose there, Shade going after it. Looks like Hollidaysburg will be having their first subs coming in here shortly at the next whistle. I mentioned how short the Husky bench is. Hollidaysburg's not that much bigger, so I don't know if their roster is just normally that small as well or not, but they have not brought a lot of extras here today to the soccer game as well. Substitutions for the Huskies back in there is Sam Ward. And going in for Hollidaysburg, first time today, Luke Jandora, Nate Crum, and the sophomore Eric Arbogast checks in. Moore getting a breather now for the Huskies. Again, we are at 23 minutes and change left in the first half. No score. Boys soccer on MCTV, Mifflin County, and Hollidaysburg. If you just joined us, Huskies in the black, Tigers of Hollidaysburg in the white. Kick out by Wasney, and now we have a little bit of a breakaway here all of a sudden. Hollidaysburg with a shot on goal, and they score. Just like that. Just a slight breakdown, and Braden Callahan, the junior, actually got it from the goalie at the other end. Just a little bit of a breakdown, and just that quickly, Hollidaysburg is on the board, and the Golden Tigers lead it here. That goal giving them a 1-0 lead. And the goal was scored at the 23-minute mark, I'm sorry. And now we're back to live action. So that's how quick it can happen in soccer. You look at it, sometimes you see low-scoring games, not a lot of points, and all of a sudden, bam, just like that, Golden Tigers get on the board, and they lead here 1-0. So the Huskies, who kind of control play, but on the short end on the board right now, let's see if Mifflin County can regroup. Trent Shade on the far side tries to center one into the goal. Nice job defensively there by Jandora. Huskies again trying to keep the pressure on. There's Shade again, kicking it down into the corner, where Sam Ward will run it down. And we have a whistle and a violation. So the ball will come back for a kick for the Tigers. So Braden Callahan, the junior forward, registering our first goal of the game and the 1-0 lead for Hollidaysburg. Yerrick controls the ball, and the Huskies will now kick it back to their keeper, Zimmerman. Zimmerman's pass, however, is intercepted, but kicked out of bounds that time by Nate Crum for Hollidaysburg. So a little bit of a miscue there. Huskies fortunate nothing came out of that. And Connor Zimmerman, the junior goalkeeper for Mifflin County, will have the kick to get it out of there. Zimmerman also with the left foot sends it out to midfield. Shade with a nice overhead kick, I should say, but it goes out. And it'll go back to the Tigers. Golden Tigers throwing it in on the far side. 21 minutes left in the first half, roughly, and they have the ball right now and a 1-goal lead at 1-0. Nice little work there at midfield by Sam Ward. We have a whistle and an obstruction call against the Huskies. So the ball will go back to the Tigers. Parker Zontz, junior defender, will have the kick for Hollidaysburg. Good solid boot down the far side. There for Mifflin County is Quentin Hepner. Hepner starts it back up the far side for the Huskies. Trent Shade, nice footwork, controlling it. Pressured that time. And Hollidaysburg will send it back to their defenseman. But that time the pass is out of play. And a whistle and a substitution as Gage Moore will check back in for your Huskies. Coming out for Mifflin County is Jamison Price. So Coach Lepley trying to rotate some players, trying to keep people fresh out there. Just went under the 20-minute mark here in the first half. Your Huskies trailing 1-0. Gage Moore with the ball. Nice little centering pass, but the shot that time, he couldn't quite get everything on it as he just got a little bit obstructed when he was taking the shot that time, I believe, trying to get a number for you. I think that was Yerrick. Yes, it was. So Yerrick had an opportunity, had the nice little pass there from Moore, but couldn't quite get everything on it. Throw in by Hollidaysburg is knocked out. Bender will throw it back in again. And Hollidaysburg pushing in front of us here, working from left to right. And that time, unable to control it, is Gavin Ream for Mifflin County, and the throw in for Hollidaysburg. Tigers on the near side, little pressure there applied by Mifflin County. Good job defensively that time for the Huskies by Aiden Seiler. And that ball was rolled out of bounds and the throw in for Mifflin County. So Gavin Ream will have the throw in. Ream into Yerrick. Ream trying some footwork on the near side, but it's knocked out. Last touched by Hollidaysburg. Good throw in that time by Ream, just a little bit too long, and defensively Jandora was there for Hollidaysburg. Now Yerrick there with the steal as the Huskies pressure again at midfield. But the Tigers clear, and here they come on the offensive attack. Crossing the midfield strike, Brian Frank, the junior, has it, but the Huskies are there. As they clear to the midfield area, Mifflin County will now try to set an attack. Yerrick sends it down, but it's knocked out of there by Zontz. And defensively, last touched for the Huskies by Seiler. And so Hollidaysburg with the throw in. Tigers with the ball at a 1-0 lead here in the first half. Zontz shot. Nice job there defensively by the Husky goalkeeper Connor Zimmerman. And Zimmerman will get to clear it out here for Mifflin County. Shots on goal probably pretty even right about now. Don't have official numbers for you. Huskies had a couple of good looks early they didn't get. And then it was a real quick breakaway goal for Hollidaysburg. And that's our difference right now at 1-0. As we hit 17 minutes left in the first half. Arbogast with it for Hollidaysburg. Now the centering pass, good strong kick from midfield by Callahan, but it is wide. Good sportsmanship there by the Huskies by Quentin Hepner. Was a little collision there. And Hepner certainly showing good sportsmanship as he helped the Hollidaysburg player up, wanted to make sure he was all right. And now the kick out by Zimmerman. Out to midfield, Yerrick there for the Huskies. Kicks it ahead on the far side. Gage Moore pushing it up as the Huskies have a little bit of a rush. Moore chasing it down into the corner, being pressured there by Jandora. And the kick comes up to the midfield area. And last touch by Hollidaysburg. So the throw in will come to Isaac Parks. Actually, not Parks. I'm sorry. Parks gave that up. Ball loose at midfield. Hollidaysburg controls. Yerrick there with pressure again at midfield. Pushing it up was Nate Crum for Hollidaysburg. Centering pass, but nobody home for Hollidaysburg. Arbogast now steps in to get into position. Good hustle by Shade to step in and cause some trouble, but back come the Tigers. Callahan at midfield tries to set up one of his teammates. Good defensive pressure that time. Really nice job by the Huskies to stay there, but now a good centering pass. However, the kick is wide by Callahan. So Callahan, who has the goal, has also had a couple other opportunities since then, but that time to no avail. Substitution now for Hollidaysburg. Derek Desert checking in for the first time, and Andrew Wofford, the senior, will get a break for head coach Craig Shale. So Husky goalkeeper Zimmerman will get it out of there as the Huskies try to mount a little bit of a rush here. Just went under 15 minutes to play in the first half. Ball is out again on the far side. It'll be a throw in for Hollidaysburg. Ryan Frank over there pushing it down into the corner. Now Frank centers, but a nice job there for the Huskies by Gavin Ream defensively. Centering pass, and the ball will dribble into the goalkeeper Zimmerman, and Connor will get it out of there. So we've had a little bit of a change in the ebb and flow of the game. Huskies kind of controlled things early. Field tilted a little bit the other way now here for the last few minutes. Again, our score is 1-0. In favor of the Tigers of Hollidaysburg. Both teams scrambling for some position there at midfield. Trent Shade for the Huskies, centers. Ball knocked away by Arbogast. And now a whistle and a violation against the Huskies. So it'll be a kick over there for the Tigers. I want to commend Trent Shade, Matt, for his efforts for MCTV the other night. We had a bizarre situation, to say the least, behind the scenes for the football game the other night to show you these kids are not just athletes. Trent's a great student. Hollidaysburg down with the ball pushing down, and a good job defensively there from Mifflin County again by Gavin Ream. But
He stepped in and really did a nice job for him.
yeah, Trent Shade again, number 7 there for the Huskies. Trent had no idea when he got to Mitchell Field he'd be doing play-by-play for the football game, but he ended up stepping in and doing the entire game for us. So we really want to thank Shade and Mr. Jackson both for stepping in on air. There's a corner kick. Nice job by Zimmerman for the Huskies. But as our athletic director always says, we are one team, and that was a good example right there of Shade leaving the soccer field, coming in and doing a football broadcast for us. So that was great to see. Huskies back with the ball at midfield. We're approaching 12 minutes left. Yerrick with good pressure down the field, and the kick will go wide and out of play. Boy, I tell you, watching everybody on the field, you're seeing a lot of good effort, but I think his grandfather would be pretty proud. That's some really good effort there by Josiah Yerrick, who really has some good foot speed out there for the Huskies. Kick goes out on the near side, and it'll be Mifflin County's throw in. And throwing it in for the Huskies will be the senior Gavin Ream. Ream's toss. Good effort there by the Huskies, but the ball will go over the top, and the goalkeeper Wozni will have it and get it out of there for the Tigers. Wozni has a big foot, and he's been a factor already as he really had the assist on the goal as the goalkeeper, getting the kick up for the lone goal of the game. Hollidaysburg now threatening, but that kick off the foot of Ryan Frank is defended nicely by Connor Zimmerman, and the Husky Jr. will have another kick to get it out of this end. Matt, you mentioned Connor, pretty good ball game in the opener too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Connor
The score didn't look like it, but
made his plays. Huskies.
it's got to be tough down there, too.
Huskies with the ball. Getting it down to the Hollidaysburg end here as they battle again for position. They'll now send it back to Seiler. Seiler, however, has the ball taken away, but right there from Mifflin County is Gavin Ream. And they'll kick it back to Connor Zimmerman. Zimmerman goes up the far side with it to Parks, but it's out of bounds, and the ball will go to Hollidaysburg. Substitutions now for the Huskies. Number 21, Sam Liggett, into the ball game. And for Hollidaysburg, number 10, Jackson DeGaudice. And number 16, who we do not have on our roster, I apologize, is in the ball game for Hollidaysburg. Throw it on the far side for the Tigers as they push. And the ball is out on the end line. So the Huskies, unless they're saying that was off Mifflin County, looks like they did call it off the Huskies. So it will be the second corner kick of the night for the Golden Tigers. Callahan, who has the goal for Hollidaysburg, will kick it from the corner. Callahan, nice kick, but nice job there by the Husky goalie, Connor Zimmerman, to be aggressive and step right in and take charge of things. So Zimmerman will boot it out of there. Zimmerman with a good boot, getting it to midfield. Battling for position. Yerrick wins the battle for the Huskies. Gage Moore now on the far side, being pressured. Ball knocked away and picked up by Desert. And the kick will go out. It'll be a Husky throw in on the far side. Just under 9 minutes now and counting in the first half. Huskies trailing here 1-0. Good opportunity in front there, but Hollidaysburg stays with it as the Huskies couldn't get a shot off. Gavin Ream in control for Mifflin County. Looking and finding Shade. Shade crosses to the far side to Moore. And we have a whistle. And that'll be a call against Hollidaysburg, so the Huskies will have the kick. Liam Knorr looks like he's going to take charge there. Mifflin County prepares for this kick, talking a little strategy. Shade walks in and gives some instruction on exactly what the plan of attack here will be. Waiting for the whistle, and Shade will be able to get this underway. Nice little pooch right in front of the goal. Ball, however, gotten out of there by Parker Zontz. It looks like Zontz may have come up a little lame there for Hollidaysburg, although he's working himself back into play.
Get us out over here, Roger.
And it'll be a throw-in for the Huskies by Aiden Seiler. Seiler down to Yerrick. And the ball will go out. Last touch by Mifflin. Well, maybe not here. Let's see.
No,
looks like it's going to be a corner. So the Huskies, I believe, have their first corner kick of the ball game. Shade will do the honors. Trent, where's number 7? He is a senior for Coach Bob Lepley. And I'm not sure what happened there. I have no idea what the call was there. Looked like the Huskies had a corner kick.
Yeah, and now it's a goal kick for them.
Evidently, they misinterpreted what the official was trying to say. And so instead, Wasney will try to get it out of there for Hollidaysburg. Liam Knorr up there making pressure, gets it back to Shade. Trent Shade looking for a teammate. Knocked back right there for the Huskies is Ream. Yerrick trying to go up the far side, but stepping in front is Crum, and Crum leads the assault on the far side for Hollidaysburg. Yerrick will kick it out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Golden Tigers. Hollidaysburg with the ball, and again, they lead this thing 1-0. We're just under 6 minutes now to play here in the first half. Far side, good push here by the Huskies as they try to make something happen. A lot of contact, but I don't think we had a whistle of an infraction. I think they're just still saying Husky ball. So now we will have our first corner of the night for the Huskies. And again, it'll be Shade, the senior, who will take the corner kick from the far side. Overcast, but a nice day nonetheless for the Huskies to play some soccer here today as Mifflin County's looking for their first win. Shade, a little pooch kick right in front, attempting a header, but it was a little bit over the head. Now Yerrick is there with a shot, but Yerrick's shot is high. And it'll be a kick for Hollidaysburg. So Mifflin County with a good opportunity, but the Huskies unable to convert. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half. 1-0, Hollidaysburg in front. There the Huskies end up stepping up in front of one, and making the steal was Sam Leggett. Leggett's kick, however, right into the keeper, and he will kick it out once again for the Tigers. Deep kick, as Wasney really has a leg there out of that goal for Hollidaysburg. Delgadice with the throw in for Hollidaysburg. Huskies right there, however. Delgadice will run it down and kick it back to his keeper. Huskies controlling there with Aiden Seiler. And now a whistle. And it'll go back to Mifflin County. You're listening to live coverage of boys high school soccer on MCTV. Mifflin County and Hollidaysburg, live from the Mifflin County Middle School Soccer Complex. Controlling for the Huskies is Ream. Ream up the far side, giving it up there to Parks. Now Gage Moore pushing it down to the far corner. Moore tries to center, but the kick is a little deep and out. And the ball will go back to the Tigers. Again, a reminder, programming-wise, this week on MCTV, tomorrow, you'll have your choice of 2 different events. At 4 o'clock, Matt will be back here with one of our Mifflin County student commentators, as they'll be bringing you girls soccer. And I will be out at the Indian Valley Elementary Center for some cross-country action. So Mifflin County there taking on Central Dauphin East in cross-country. So you have your pick, or you can bounce back and forth and watch both teams right from the comfort of your own home. Zimmerman kicks it out to midfield. Both teams scramble for position, and Hollidaysburg comes out of there. Nice little touch pass by Frank. Over it goes to Callahan. Callahan has the only goal of the game. There he goes again, and the kick is wide into the net. Callahan, as he did on his earlier goal, just all of a sudden puts it into another gear and becomes very aggressive. That shot again was wide. And so Connor will kick it out for the Huskies, who trail in this one 1-0. We're approaching 2 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Tigers controlling the ball here. But that time the pass was wide and out of play by Imhoff. Throw in here for the Huskies. They try to mount an effort here with 1:30 left in the half. Trent Shade will push it across the midfield line. Defended there, however, by Nate Crum. Crum with the ball, and Shade just runs him over. Little contact in the back there from Shade, and a whistle. And that'll be a kick for Hollidaysburg. Every so often you just got to let them know you're there, right, man?
Yeah.
Kick by the Tigers is deep towards the goal. Zimmerman, though, up to the task. Connor grabs it. We're now under a minute left in the first half. See if the Huskies can try to mount a last-minute push. Zimmerman's kick on the near side. Nice little header there for the Huskies by Liam Knorr. They scramble for position, and it looks like Hollidaysburg is going to come out of there with it. Centering pass is knocked down and out of play. That was number 8 for Mifflin County, Quentin Hepner, stepping in to make that play. Clock winding down, approaching 20 seconds to play here in the first half on a 1-0 game favoring Hollidaysburg. Ball now out of play on the far side. Golden Tigers will have the throw in. Callahan over there, setting it down into the corner, and the ball will go out. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Pretty entertaining half. Both teams had their chances. Mifflin County had quite a few chances early, but unfortunately, the Huskies unable to come out of there with anything. And our score at halftime is 1-0. 1-0, in favor of Hollidaysburg as they lead Mifflin County. And really, it was that one breakaway goal when Callahan knocked it home for the Tigers, and that has them in front, as we said, by a score of 1-0. For your halftime entertainment, we will let you listen to the sights and sounds of the Mifflin County High School Marching Band. Go.
1, 3.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back to boys soccer, ready to start the second half. Our thanks to Band Director Art Belfiore, the Mifflin County High School Marching Band, for providing that halftime show. Of course, the band was not at the football game the other night, but we had that version to show you there. We thought we'd let you have another listen to the high school band there as we get ready for the second half. It's boys soccer again, live on MCTV. We're ready to start second half of play. The teams have switched ends. Hollidaysburg in the road white, Huskies in the home black, and Hollidaysburg leading here at halftime 1-0. So the Huskies will have a little bit of an uphill battle, but certainly doable here as they trail by just a goal as we are underway in the second half. Mifflin County with the ball on the far side, trying to push it up. Hollidaysburg fights back as both teams battle for control in the midfield area. And the ball last touched by Mifflin County. The throw in there for Owen Bender, the freshman for Hollidaysburg. Lone goal of the game came from Braden Callahan, the junior forward for Hollidaysburg. Scored it at about the 23-minute mark, I believe, in the first half, and that's where we stand, 1-0. Huskies will kick it out of their end. Connor Zimmerman, left footer, gets it out of there. And it's out of bounds, last touch by the Huskies. Throw in again for Bender, he gets it in quickly. But the Huskies there defensively as Gavin Ream steps in front. Taken away now by Atticus Imhoff, and the ball on the far side kicked at last touch by the Huskies. Ream tried to run it down, but instead it went out of play, and throw in for the Golden Tigers. Hollidaysburg controlling, now a nice little centering kick there, but a little bit too wide and out of play. Then the Huskies will have the kick out of their end. Again, coming into today, Mifflin County 0-1, the Tigers 1-1. Of course, very early in the season as everything delayed, but now finally underway, and hopefully we'll be continuing for a while here. Kick out by Zimmerman. There's Yerrick near midfield. Yerrick, little touch pass to his teammate Parks. Parks tries to go up the near side to Moore. Last touched out of bounds by Crum of the Tigers. And now a whistle and substitutions for the Huskies. Number 13, David Saldivar. And number 19, Sam Ward, both checking in. Parks and Seiler getting a break for head coach Bob Lepley. Ball down into the corner, goes out of play. Last touch by the Huskies, so a throw in for the Golden Tigers. Gage Moore there for the Huskies. Nice job to step in front. Ball loose now out in front. Mifflin County has it. Oh, and I thought Shade might be able to settle that down for an opportunity, but ball just got past him. And now pushing it up the far side is Owen Bender. And again there for the Huskies is Gavin Ream to kick it out. Yerrick with the header. Yerrick again, kicks it up to Moore. Moore working the near side, slips, and taking it back is Crum of Hollidaysburg. Crum with a nice job of getting around the Husky defender that time, but there for Mifflin County making the play is Quentin Hepner. Goes out of bounds and a throw in for Hollidaysburg. And now quickly out of bounds, and the Huskies will get the throw in. And they'll bring Hepner up to do the job. Mifflin County throwing it in on the near side here. 35 minutes left to play in the second half. Your Huskies trailing 1-0. Mifflin County with the throw in on the far side. Stepping in front for Hollidaysburg. Callahan now back with the ball. He's got the lone goal of the game. Callahan gives it up to Crum. Crum fiddles and diddles in the middle of the field. Nice footwork, but the kick is too tall and out of play. So the Huskies will get a kick out of their end. Again, our lone goal of the game came on a real quick breakaway. The goaltender, Dylan Wasney, cleared the ball deep past the midfield stripe and caught Mifflin County off guard a little bit. And Callahan had to break away and did not miss on his goal attempt. Yerrick gives it up to Shade. Shade for the Huskies pushes the near side. Tries to cut back, but stepping in defensively is Jandora. Shade, however, back in possession now for the Huskies. Jandora working to get it back, now pressured by Frank. Andrew Walford kicking it up ahead. Here comes that speed again from Callahan. Callahan, centering kick, but Zimmerman right there for the Huskies. Connor made a real nice read on that right away. Looked like that might be a good opportunity, but Zimmerman stepped out and made the play. Far side of the field, teams scrambling for position. Yerrick with the ball for the Huskies. Tried to go to the far side. That's Jamison Price over there running that down for the Huskies. Ball kicked out to the near side. More pressuring for Mifflin County, and the ball goes out of bounds to your Huskies. Substitution for Mifflin County, number 10, Aiden Seiler will check back in, the junior. So Seiler back in action. And that'll give Jamison Price a breather. With 32 minutes and change left to play here in this second half. 1-0. Hollidaysburg in front. There's Callahan. Callahan kicks it up, looking for his teammate, but a nice job there for the Huskies by Gavin Ream, who knocked it out of play. Throw in now for Atticus Imhoff. Good job by Ream. Nice sliding kick, and the ball goes out of play. Last touch by the Huskies. Throw in for Hollidaysburg. Frank on the near side, pressured by Moore. Centering kick, and Zimmerman was there to get it away. Huskies with the ball. Running it down for the Huskies, I should say, and kicking it out. So it'll be a throw in for Hollidaysburg. Tigers controlling this second half a little bit, and like I said, still holding on to that 1-0 lead. Wasney with the kick that time for Hollidaysburg to get it out of that end. Tigers back in possession. They go to Callahan again. Callahan's kick, and we have a whistle. And I believe we had offsides called.
Yeah, I believe that's offside.
And so the Huskies will get to kick it out of that end. Gavin Ream will kick it out for Mifflin County. Good boot down the middle of the field. The Huskies might have a little breakaway here, but a nice play by Wasney to step up and make the call for Hollidaysburg. So Wasney, the junior, kicks it out of there. Callahan again with a breakaway opportunity. Look out. He's coming on the near side. Zimmerman comes in and scored. And just as he did in the first half, and that is the second time you could see the Hollidaysburg goalkeeper looking for Callahan on his deep kick. Zimmerman made a run at it, but a nice kick and score there once again by number 9, Braden Callahan. So 2 goals for Callahan, and the Tigers lead it 2-0. Both plays started by the goalkeeper on the scoring attempts. So the Huskies now find themselves down 2-0. And Mifflin County with the ball will have the throw in. Quentin Hepner. Hepner with the toss. Both teams fighting for position. There's Shade with the ball. Shade with a nice pass up ahead, just a little bit too strong. Intended there for Aiden Seiler. And Hollidaysburg will get the kick out of there once again. Callahan pressuring for Hollidaysburg. Huskies there equal to the task that time. However, they try to clear, and instead Ryan Frank is there. And a good save once again by Zimmerman. So Connor a little busy here the last few trips down for the Golden Tigers as they have stepped up the pressure. Under 29 minutes now to play in the half. A 2-0 lead. Golden Tigers, now Mifflin County with a rush. And a good play defensively that time by Parker Zauntz to knock that away. It looked like for Mifflin County that Aiden Seiler had a breakaway, but Zauntz had the angle and cut him off before he could get the shot out of there. The kick out by Hollidaysburg, and here they come again. Ryan Frank on the near side. Frank trying to work down to the end line. Frank now coming in. Frank centers the pass. Good job defensively there by Reed. And the ball will go out of bounds on the near side. Last touch by the Huskies. 28 minutes left. It's 2-0 Golden Tigers. Throw in by senior Andrew Wofford. And the ball back to Wofford, who ends up slipping down on his backside there. And it'll be a throw in for the Huskies. Yerrick with the ball. Kicks it back to Parks. Isaac loses control. Callahan. Callahan pushing on the far side for Hollidaysburg. Tries a little centering pass. Ball gets knocked loose. And Zimmerman will be there for Mifflin County to run it down. Connor with the kick. Strong up the near side, but it goes out of play. And it'll be a throw in for Derek Desert. Good pressure by the Huskies right in front of us here. But the ball goes to Desert once again. Desert comes up the near side with it. Hollidaysburg trying to mount a threat on the near side, but the Huskies equal to the task. Now the Tigers back with the ball. Centering pass and a good look inside. Nice footwork there by Hollidaysburg. Tigers in the middle, but now getting knocked out to the side. Good play there for the Huskies by Jamison Price. And the ball goes out of play to Hollidaysburg once again. Field now, unfortunately, getting tilted the way of the Golden Tigers as they have had it down here quite a bit here in the last 10 minutes. Mifflin County trying to turn the table here a little bit. That's Liam Knorr with the ball, but he has it taken away. And back come the Tigers. Running it down in the corner for the Huskies is Isaac Parks. Parks will kick it out, and it'll be a throw-in for Hollidaysburg. Looking at the Nittany Paper scoreboard, it's 2-0 Hollidaysburg with 25 minutes and change left to go. Tigers in control. Good play defensively there from Mifflin County by Hepner. Hepner ends up on the deck, but Quinton did a nice job stepping in front there. The ball is out. Last touch by Hepner, and it'll be a corner kick for Mifflin County. Or excuse me, not for Mifflin County, for Hollidaysburg. And Callahan will do the honors here. Huskies have a couple of subs at the table, but they will have to wait till after the corner kick. And that time, a miss hit by Callahan as it goes out of play. So substitutions for Mifflin County. Trevor Stout checking in for Mifflin County along with number 12, Gunnar Wagner. So Wagner and Stout seeing their first action of the afternoon here for Mifflin County. 24-54 and counting. Hollidaysburg leading the Huskies 2-0. Connor Zimmerman will have the kick for Mifflin County. And the lefty boots it up to midfield. Hollidaysburg there, however, but ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies. Good hustle there by Trent Shade to knock it away. Shade sends it down the far side. It's a foot race there, won by Hollidaysburg. Good effort there by Aiden Seiler for Mifflin County. And the Huskies, I believe, will get the throw in. So the Huskies trying to mount an attack here. as they have 24 minutes left. Trying to work their way back into this, trailing by 2 scores. Tigers now to rush and look out. Here comes Mr. Callahan again, although he hits it off his foot and out of play. Zimmerman had a good-looking breakaway there, fortunately for the Huskies. It went off his foot out of play. You could see his disappointment, but relief for Mifflin County as he looked like he had a one-on-one opportunity once again. Both teams trying to establish possession on the far side. Hollidaysburg will try to push it ahead, but Ream there for the Huskies. Good pass down the near side, but a little too far for Desert to catch up to. Although are they going to say that was last? I guess it was last touch by the Huskies, so Hollidaysburg will get the throw in. Crum fiddles and diddles, goes down the line. Nice centering pass to Callahan, whose kick is wide. Well, you can see how this Hollidaysburg team looks for number 9, and why not? He probably one of the shortest guys on the field, but he is playing tall today. As he has the 2 goals and has his team leading here 2-0. This will be a corner kick coming for Hollidaysburg. The senior Andrew Walford will do the honors. Not a lot of corners today, but here's another attempt for Hollidaysburg. And Connor Zimmerman knocks it straight up in the air. Ball coming to the near side. Callahan there, trying to control it for Hollidaysburg. Callahan chests it ahead to his teammate. There's Crum with the ball. Crum bodied there by Yerrick, and Yerrick will have the throw in for the Huskies. Gunnar Wagner trying to get there, but it's taken away. Arbogast for the Tigers goes far side to Walford. Walford looking up to his teammate Hattie Obeid. Obeid back to Walford. Walford working that far side, now looks to center. Huskies there in position defensively. Nice job as they clear it out of there. And here comes Yerrick. 4-on-4 coming to the other end. Yerrick controls across midfield. Yerrick still controls. Nice pass ahead to his teammate, and a centering shot there that time by Knorr, but knocked away by the Tigers, and it'll go out. And we have a substitution for the Huskies. Owen Grove will check in. So Grove is in for Mifflin County. Getting a breather for the Huskies. Number 43, Trevor Stout, will come out. Battling for position. Yerrick gets a kick, but it'll go long right to the goalkeeper. And Wasney will get it out of there. Now a whistle. And a push called against the Huskies. Under 20 minutes now to go, 19:30 and counting. 2-0 lead for Hollidaysburg. Kick ahead to Derek Desert. And it's off Desert and out of play. And that'll be a kick for the Huskies to get it out of their end. Mifflin County had several opportunities in the opening 10 minutes of play, 10 or 15 minutes of play. But since then, Huskies have not had a whole lot of scoring opportunities, and Hollidaysburg has kept the pressure on here. They're still up 2-0.
Well, that goes to the short bench that they had. This has happened Saturday. They just didn't, 80 minutes of playing time is a lot of time.
A lot of time with very few subs, no doubt about it. Good hustle that time, but a whistle and a push against the Huskies. That was good effort. He was not going to be denied, was Hepner. And Hepner made some contact and whistle. So Braden Callahan, the junior who has both goals today, will get this kick. Official making sure the first two Husky defenders are far enough away. Little front wall there being formed by Hepner and Parks. Callahan's kick right to Zimmerman, and Connor equal to the task. Gets it out of there. Trent Shade looking ahead. There's Yerrick. Oh, and a good effort by Yerrick, but a nice job by the goalie. Just a split-second decision there, and Wozni made the good decision and made the save for Hollidaysburg. But good hustle by Yerrick. Unfortunately, not quite at the right place at the right time. Ball out of bounds, last off the foot of the Huskies. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. There's a shot just wide. Good effort there by Zimmerman to get a hand on that. Strong shot. Substitution now for the Huskies. Samuel Liggett back into the ball game. Owen Grove will get a breather. And it's another corner kick for Hollidaysburg. Right in front of the goal. Zimmerman was there to knock it away. A battle for position right in front. And a kick and a great save. Great save by Connor in the goal. And the ball will go out of bounds and it will stay, I believe. What are they calling here? No. This will go to Mifflin County. Okay. What a great save, though, that was by Connor Zimmerman. He really laid out to get that one. And that throw-in is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Arbogast of Hollidaysburg, and the Huskies will have it. Liam Knorr looking for a teammate. Back to Liam. Liam goes up the near side, past Gunnar Wagner. Gunnar trying to run it down as he pressures the defender. And they get it to the goalkeeper, who kicks it back out to midfield. Shade now battling for position and a whistle. And that'll be a push. Trent Shade thought he had position, but the whistle and the foul on Shade, and so the ball will go back to Hollidaysburg. Kick is knocked out of play. Last touch by the Huskies, Sam Ward. And here come the Golden Tigers again. Hollidaysburg with the ball in the far corner. There's Callahan. Callahan, nice move. Callahan's kick to the center. He tried the centering pass just wide. Looking for Arbogast. Substitution, Gunnar Wagner will come back out. Gage Moore back in now for the Huskies. But Matt, you can see how the field has definitely been tilted here.
The second half, yeah.
The second half, Hollidaysburg has...
And this is really what happened on Saturday when we were here.
So the Huskies... Think about soccer, one goal can change a lot here, so... But they first of all have to get control and get a rush. It's been quite a while since the Huskies have had a good rush at the goal. Hollidaysburg controlling in their end once again. Frank in the middle. Callahan. Callahan, really nice ball skills for Callahan there.
Yeah, his foot gets right there all the time.
Arbogast trying to run it down. Shade there for Mifflin County. As Trent battles, trying to get it past Arbogast. And now a steal for Hollidaysburg. Nice centering pass. There's the kick. Blocked away by Ream. Ball still loose in front. Good pressure there by Moore. And the ball kicked out of play. Last touch by the Huskies. As that was Isaac Parks. So you can see Mifflin County really having to batten down the hatches here right now as play has been really controlled by the Golden Tigers the last several minutes. We're under 14 minutes to play here. There's a corner kick by Hollidaysburg. Huskies try to clear, but Arbogast is there. And now, nice job by Yerrick. Here comes Yerrick. He'll put on the Jets and try to get down the far side. Yerrick, however, is knocked down. We have a whistle. And that'll be a foul called on Parker Zontz, the junior. And so the Huskies will get the kick. So for the first time in a while, Mifflin County will get to set up at this end. Again, 2-0 our score, but there's 13 minutes and counting left to play in the ball game. Gavin Reeves setting it up for the Huskies. Little pooch kick right in front of the goal, but the goalkeeper, Wasney, is up to the task. And so Hollidaysburg will push back again on the near side. Callahan in the middle of the field. Callahan kicks it back on the near side to Frank. Frank pushes down into the corner. Frank looking to center. Nice ball in front of the goal. A little header attempt there by Arbogast. Shade there, however, tries to clear, but Arbogast back, and now a whistle. And that's going to go against the Tigers. And the Huskies will have a kick. Kick deep down the middle of the field. Yerrick trying to pressure for the Huskies, but therefore the Tigers is Parker Zontz. Have a whistle now, more substitutions. Back in for the Huskies is Jamison Price. So Price will check back in. And Isaac Parks will get a breather for the Huskies. So it's a throw-in with 11 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Huskies trailing 2-0. Good pressure that time, but the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Aiden Seiler, and a quick throw-in for Hollidaysburg as they press up the near side. Good centering pass by Crum. Hadi Obaid with the ball, but the kick is wide and long. So it'll be a kick for the Huskies. Still plenty of time for Mifflin County, but they're going to need to get something going here. Of course, you can't get to two until you get that first one, so they need to somehow crack the board here. Again, they trail 2-0. Shots on goal, no question, in favor of Hollidaysburg. Not by a drastic amount, but they certainly have had the better of it in the second half in that category. Loose ball down in the corner, being run down for the Huskies. Again, that's Reem over there doing the work. Mifflin County tries to push it up now. But stepping in front for Hollidaysburg was Jandora. Oh, and a
nice save.
Nice save off the foot of our own player. As that ball was kicked in the middle, it went off the foot of Hepner. And Zimmerman was there to make the play, and a strong effort there by Yerrick, who takes quite a spill. And Josiah is going to be down for a little bit as the officials step in to check out Yerrick. He's holding that left thigh. We're going to have a stoppage with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left. here in the first half. So with a break in the action, we'll take a little break and bring you this message, courtesy of Mifflin County Communities That Care.
When I was growing up, girls just didn't run in public.
No one on my all-boys team would pass to me.
Dad told me I couldn't be a boxer. He said I was too small.
There was a guy who tried to spit on me and then push me out of his way.
There comes a point where you have to be sure of yourself. People aren't used to women being so passionate. It scares them.
One day I just said it doesn't matter what other people think.
I'm a fashion model who can dump.
I'm a girl. That doesn't mean I have to wear a skirt.
Doesn't mean I can't get all fired up. They used to say that girl is crazy.
But then I just kept winning.
I didn't set out to dominate. I just did.
Somebody's gotta be the best. So why not me?
I'm 55 years old and I run close to 70 miles a week.
I never felt like quitting.
There's something telling me to do it every single day. Just want to play ball.
This message is brought to you by Mifflin County Communities That Care. And welcome back to live action here as we're back to play. Fortunately, Yerrick was able to get off the field under his own power. And the clock is running again as we're approaching 9 minutes to play. Now, a quick rush there by Hollidaysburg, but the shot wide of the goal by Arbogast and a whistle. Mentioned Yerrick was able to come off the field. He was attended to, and Josiah down there trying to walk it off as we speak. Approaching 8.5 minutes left here with Mifflin County trailing 2-0. Boys soccer today on MCTV. Again, don't forget tomorrow, girls soccer. Matt will be back here with you. Our first look at the Lady Huskies as they will be in play. They will start a little later tonight, by the way. Good luck to our Lady Huskies if they happen to be watching the stream tonight up in Hollidaysburg. They will be under the lights tonight. And so we wish them well in their game against the Lady Golden Tigers. But Matt will have them tomorrow here in action. And again, I'll be out at the Indian Valley Elementary Center with some cross country. Our first look at our boys and girls cross country teams as they face CD East. Here's a breakaway for Hollidaysburg. That's Jandora with the ball, but kicked out of bounds. And across the end line, I believe a corner kick will be coming. Yep, looks like a corner kick for Hollidaysburg. We're approaching the 6 o'clock hour. You are watching MCTV, your government ed channel, broadcasting out of Mifflin County High School, bringing you local high school sports. There's a kick in front of the goal. A header attempt is unsuccessful. Hollidaysburg remains in control, however. Frank with the ball working against Moore. Frank down on the baseline. Nice centering kick, but a little too long. And it'll be run down on the far side by Jandora, the sophomore. A couple raindrops starting to come down here at Mitchell Field. Not a lot, but just a little. Or not Mitchell Field, I'm sorry. At the Lewistown Soccer Field. We're close to Mitchell Field. Yeah, we can see it from here. Nice job there by Connor Zimmerman, and Connor will kick it out of here. Up near midfield. As the Huskies try to push it up, but defensively, Hollidaysburg equal the task as Frank controlled that one. Gets it over to Bender. For the Huskies, that's Sam Leggett, but Leggett has it taken away, and the kick deep down to the other end is Hollidaysburg just clearing it. And why not? They have a 2-0 lead with 6 minutes to play. Good ball there by Zimmerman as he sends it down deep. Shea trying to work with it. Looking for Gunnar Wagner. Kick comes away, and here comes Hollidaysburg again with the ball and a 2-0 lead. Nate Crum controlling for the Tigers. Crum looks to Frank. Frank trying to go inside. Nice job there by Moore. Gage Moore takes it away, but the kick is out of play. And it'll go back to Hollidaysburg. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 2-0 Golden Tigers. Good header pass that time for Hollidaysburg, pushing down into the corner for Crum. Crum pressured there by Moore. Back to Frank. Frank centers on the far side. And a little bit of an opportunity here coming for Hollidaysburg. They kick. The left-footed shot is no good. I will say this, pretty impressed. Head coach Craig Shale really has kind of called off the dogs a little bit, Matt, as he has taken Callahan and some of the top liners out of there. But still, Hollidaysburg able to mount a little bit of an attack, and here they come again. Jad Jonas pushing up defensively there for Mifflin County was Aiden Seiler. And this will be another corner kick for Hollidaysburg. Jad Jonas, the sophomore midfielder, getting set to kick it. Jonas, little high as it came to the middle, and it's kicked out of there by the Huskies. Goes out to midfield, but right there is Giandora for Hollidaysburg to kick it back down in. Moore down with it, trying to turn directions here for Mifflin County. Pressured there by Crum. Crum ahead, and the kick out of there by Hepner. Running it down is Parker Zantz. And a big kick out of there by Wasney. Boy, Wasney changes the field.
Yeah, he does. He just boots that.
His kicks are lethal from the goal. And again, he has an assist on the one goal. And actually, his kick led to the second one as well. So he has really played a big part in this. That ball out of play. Last touch by Hollidaysburg. Substitution. Josiah Yerrick back in there. Glad to see he's healthy once again. He'll give Gunnar Wagner a breather. Clock running down and running against the Huskies as they have 3 minutes left on the clock, trailing 2-0. Kick is wide. Had a good attempt at it. The kick was just a little wide for the Huskies. So they had a good opportunity there, but just wide, and clock continues to run as we approach 2.5 minutes left. So the Huskies will press up here a little bit now. Out of bounds, goes to Mifflin County. Liam Knorr with the throw-in. Out of bounds again, and this time, though, they say it'll go to the Tigers. Ryan Frank with the throw-in. Midfield, Trent Shade trying to get it for the Huskies, but, well, no, Trent staying with it. Good job by Shade. He comes out of there. It's a 4-on-2 if he can get it ahead, and he does. There's Gage Moore, knocked away. Huskies trying to get one teed up here. Shade looking at it. Shade will go from deep, but its kick is wide and out of play. Minute 40 and counting. Huskies running out of time, but I'm liking this effort, Matt, here down the stretch. Playing hard, they keep pushing. Hollidaysburg, of course, will take their time now as the clock continues to run. We're under 1.5 minutes. Wasney with probably one of his smallest boots of the night out of that end. But Hollidaysburg does control. And the ball goes out of bounds on the far side. Last touch by Hollidaysburg. So throw in for Mifflin County. Trying to get one last push here. We're at the 1 minute mark.
Hepner with the ball there. No. Is that Hefner now?
That's Gavin Ream.
Gavin Ream.
Yep, that's Ream over there. One number, 8 and 9 are the two numbers. Pressed down, but Connor is there. And we have a whistle now called. And that's going to be against the Huskies. And that's going to just about do it. We're down to 20 seconds and counting. There's the kick. And it's out. And for all intents and purposes, that is probably going to do it here. So the clock's going to wind down. And it'll be a victory for the Golden Tigers. They will improve to 2-1 on the season. The Huskies will drop to 0-2. So a good effort for Mifflin County, but a couple of breakaway goals and a junior for Hollidaysburg by the name of Braden Callahan, who was the difference. He had 2 really strong kicks, 2 big goals, and a victory today for Hollidaysburg. So that's it for our broadcast this afternoon. We want to thank you for joining us, and we hope you'll be with us tomorrow, as tomorrow we will bring you live coverage of girls soccer here or cross country out at the Indian Valley Elementary Center. That's going to do it today. We again appreciate you being with us. We're going to leave you with a brief message from the Mifflin County School District. And again, we hope you're back with us here tomorrow. Again, thanks for watching our final score, Hollidaysburg 2 and Mifflin County nothing.
Some of those traditional things that we hold in our hearts is things that we learn and were important to us later on in life. You know, the elimination of recess, for example. You know, students are still getting a half an hour of recess here in Mifflin County. We're still teaching handwriting. We're still teaching penmanship. And those are still important life aspects. We're still doing those things. And we're doing more.
I'm responsible for meeting the social and emotional needs of all of our K-5 students at that building.
We differentiate in Mifflin County for sure. We try to meet the children's needs at where they are.
So we know that in order for students to be successful academically, they need to feel supported and heard.
When they start to learn and just seeing the light bulb turn on, you can see it in their faces. They get big, huge smiles on their faces because they're so excited that they're learning. It's just an awesome thing. I love that.
You know, having that light bulb moment come on for them when they're sitting across from someone who's sharing, like, this is something that I've gone through, that's one of the best parts of social emotional instruction.
It's comforting to know as a parent that all of those needs can be met, and they're going to be met proactively right here in Mifflin County.
So something that we have definitely rolling is our PBIS programming. That stands for Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports.
We've been doing it for quite a while now, and it has worked, I feel, very successfully because those kids are getting more attention when they need it.
We have 4 expectations for all students, and those are being respectful, responsible, ready, and safe. Anytime that we catch them being one of those 4 things, they're acknowledged with a call ticket, and then they can use those rewards to obtain something that's an incentive to them.
You know, those things that in life we go through as adults are also things that children go through. We've got things in place for each child. You know, our job is to set up that system. You know, how are we going to meet those needs?
Since I've been teaching kindergarten, the classroom has changed tremendously when it comes to technology, especially. We have smart boards. We have one in every classroom in Mifflin County, so that's an awesome thing.
You see districts across the Commonwealth eliminating music and art, and here the Mifflin County School District is doubling down on those efforts. I feel like we are on the upswing of really positive change. We're going in a positive direction for our students at the elementary level. What you're going to see is safety has been invested heavily. You're talking secure entries into each school. Before you even get past the main office, we're scanning again to make sure that you're somebody that can be around our students.
Combine that with the incredible academic experience, they're going to feel empowered to be productive members of the community and of our society.
They know how important it is to try and have as small of a class size as you can and to really, give the kids their best foot forward coming into school.
The most important thing in everybody's life is their child. and trusting your child to a team of folks every day when they're getting on that school bus to ensure that their safety is the most important thing.
Our students come in with a lot of different needs and a lot of different skill deficits. We feel ready to kind of tackle that and meet their needs no matter what they come in with.
After 25 years, I absolutely love kindergarten. It's the best grade ever, in my opinion.
Seeing the excitement for learning and seeing each student come off of that school bus every day is the favorite part of my day. Greeting every student, asking them how they're doing, seeing what's been going on in their world. There's something special about that not everybody gets to experience. I often say you can't have a bad day if you've walked into a kindergarten classroom and seen, 20 students with their hands on their hearts saying the Pledge of Allegiance with their squeaky voices going. That's a great day.
The Mifflin County School District, your school system of choice.